Hello, morning. I know it's not a Monday, but it's a Tuesday. It's close enough. It's a day that ends in Y. Hey, Flux. There we go. Oh, forgot why was my background not working because I turned it off. Why did I turn it off? I don't know. Where did it go? Anyways, whatever. I'm just gonna be a floating head. Who cares? My immersion. How's it going? Tonight, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Gonna be looking over a couple different things, what's been going on site-wise and YouTube side things, making some choices, making some decisions, making some radical changes. I don't know, really radical, but sure, we can say that they are. One thing I am gonna do real quick, I don't think I have, no, I don't have it with the basic Gato face cam. That's with the Mark II. Oh, the Mark II has like the how you would in normal NVIDIA broadcaster mode with the creepy eye tracking. So it'd be like I'm staring at you, but I'm not. I'd be like looking over here, but on the camera I'm staring directly into your soul. But that's part of the face cam Mark II. So I don't have that. I only have the Mark I, the original, the OG. That's okay, that's what I really need. I'm not gonna go for the Mark II. If I was gonna go with anything, I'd be upgrading to a DSLR. A complete whole different ball game. No webcams. We're gonna go for a good body and some glass. That's right. Keep it classy. So, what kind of DSLR? Obviously, it's gonna be mirrorless. That's pretty much. That's why I'm being manufactured nowadays. I do have a DSLR. It's an old D33 Nikon D3300, but I can't use it for webcam because it has the 30-minute timer on it. So it's useless in that aspect, but it's a good camera. And I've had it for many years. I'll probably go with maybe the Sony's, but I haven't really looked. There's either the Sony's or the Canon. It's gonna be expensive because I want to get the it's a short. It's not that like the prime lens because I would like to get just a good prime lens on it because for especially for something like this, I don't need something. You have a Canon but you never use it. I know I haven't used my 3300 in quite some time. It's in the bag. I gotta take the batteries out and run through a charge so they don't go crap on me. Because I bought 2 batteries because I know walking around like the national parks and stuff like that. Oh, it's a paint transferring pics? Do you use like a card reader or do you connect the camera straight to your computer? Because I take the card, especially in my case, I have a card reader that's built into the Mac hub thing. But I also have a card reader. If I was putting it into the other computer as well, I would use that. It's a lot faster. Oh, you want to transfer them right to your phone? Oh, that would be because you would have to go to the computer and go from your computer to your phone, unless the camera has like a wireless option. Because I know even back in the day they had a Wi-Fi capability where you can transfer pictures from your camera to your phone, but that was like a slow speed though. I couldn't see doing that like out in the field or something. I was like, okay, give me about 30 minutes to download this one photo. And it's gotten so much where like your phone will do just as good of a job as a DSLR. DSLR, in my personal opinion, is a much better option for taking photos, but having your phone is a good option. Especially if you have, I know the newer iPads, that's like something that is a problem requiring a solution or a solution requiring a problem, but they had the higher speeds for those connections. I don't know if the Android phones, they would have high speed throughputs if you connect a card reader to your phone and do it that way. I'm sure like the Samsung S Galaxy whatever 20 something whatever it is now, or any of the decent phones will be just fine. Oh, there's new stuff seems to be happening on Twitch. Let's jump into the mix here real quick. Yeah, if you click and hold, you get these options now on the sidebars. Oh, I didn't want to go to it, but yeah, if you click on a particular entry here, click and hold, you get this extra. And what's happening is that would probably be placed for a call button, especially if you logged in, so you can do guest star and you're doing raids into another stream. You can call as CEO Dan Clancy, you knock on their door, the other streamer, and say, hey, can I join in? It's like, no one does that. No one does that stupid thing. And guest star is absolute garbage. There's better options out there. There's Restream Studio. There's Discord that been doing this. There's TeamSpeak. Guest star is just a mashed together piece of garbage that Twitch has been spending buttloads of money and resources on. But yeah, that's the changes that are coming out down the line. Things that we've been asking for. Oh, and also, I guess I'll have to log in to... Oh, is it? Because I moved a lot of stuff, so it doesn't know where it is. Hang on. Where's green screen? Still on images, green screen, backgrounds, animated, and cyberpunk. Open. There we go. Twitch has implemented this new thing. Excuse me. All right. So I can turn that off. So if you go to your channel.
Hot diggity dog! This place is magnificent.
There it is. But you'll have something new here. These are the power-ups. Oh, I'm in the way. Sorry. Hold up. These guys. These are bits, or powered by bits. And they just put them in, was it the last week? Not too long ago. I think over the weekend. But yeah. So now, not only do you have channel point stuff, yeah, down in the front. Sorry. This stuff right here. This first row. Yeah. So they put this stuff in. So you got message effects, Gigantify an emote, and on-screen celebration. All this crap that when someone uses bits, it'll completely cover over everything. It's not the greatest, but it's, yeah. These I would have no issue with. The problem is, along with a lot of many other live streamers that utilize Twitch, is that you can't turn these off. And now, since they put them in, you can't turn off channel points either. Because if you use it's not the chat bot, but it's a chat system called Atom, where you can do all sorts of custom things, which I do use in the background. Not anymore. I used to do a lot of them, but you can set it up where, depending on like a game you're playing, it can change out your channel points to reflect more about what that game is, or you can have the channel points turned off. Not anymore. Yeah, people keep not only the giant emotes, but this one right here, the on-screen celebration, is just like a vomit of emotes all over the screen. And this one is very distracting. Just imagine many people using this one in your chat. But I do have to say, this one is very distracting, but this one is actually pretty cool. I have to give them that this is a good implementation of this particular feature. This one, no. Hey, WDC, thank you for following the stream over on Oncast. But yeah, you can gigantify. So let's see. Take some of Corey's here. Go. There we go. Okay, got it. Yeah, so you'll have this big old emotes. Yeah, this camera position is not the best for showing off the stuff, because I'm blocking it completely. And of course the on-screen celebration. Oh, I can do it here. Of course it didn't do it for me. We'll get into the recursive situation, but yeah, since it's my channel, so I don't have to gigantify my big old head. Hey, oh, again, you can't see. It's Inception. We must go one deeper. How's it going, ugly monkey? So yeah, those are the changes, and a lot of people are not happy about it because you can't turn them off, and they now change channel points. You can't turn channel points off, which is a complete and utter crap reason. Flux, you squished my head. And it's again, the reason why you can't turn off channel points now is because they put in that system now, which sucks. Because that's what no one asked for. It's a line of squished heads. But we're not here to talk about Twitch. I just wanted to talk about that real quick because there's some changes that came in. And yeah, we're actually here to talk about the YouTubes, the tubes of you. I had posted out on Threads and Blue Sky. The only person that replied or made any kind of remark, it was good old Flux. You can always count on Flux. It was completely ignored, which I'm used to on that because it's asking for advice and no one wants to give anything. I'm like, okay, shooting in the wind. I know I'm a small streamer. I don't have delusions of grandeur or whatever it is. So I know my place. My place is down at the very bottom. That's okay. We all start from somewhere. But what I was actually looking for is to see, the issue is I have the Two-Tone Waffle channel. Dev Kind, welcome on in. How's it going, everybody? Get a little shout out for Dev. Not you, but what were you doing? Of course, I'm not logged in. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. We're just about ready to talk about some YouTube stuff. And is it a good idea to have one channel, two channels, multiple channels of the same thing? All sorts of stuff like that. Yes, I know I did it wrong. Don't know why. Oh, it's this. See what happens when you don't use stuff that often. Wow. Welcome on, Raiders, for someone who had no idea what they're doing, right? Played several games, but gone head to bed directly. So have a good. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for rating the stream. Everyone give Dav a good follow. They're good peeps. But what I usually do is I talk about all sorts of different things about alternative platforms like PeerTube, Owncast, a little bit of Twitch stuff as well, and indie games, mostly indie games, as I like to talk about. But what I was going to start talking into is about a issue that I'm currently facing myself, is that I do have my YouTube channel, which is at youtube.com/2tonewaffle. The problem is I'm trying to think is to separate two different content things that I do. Mostly it's in gaming that you'll see on there, but I also do the alternative platforming stuff. The alternative platform is what I'm thinking of taking off of my YouTube channel, Two-Tone Waffle, and putting it back onto the Indie Creator Hub, which I had used in the past. It has plenty of momentum. As you can see, it for a channel that I have not, the last thing I had put anything on here was January. So we're what, 6 months? So it's like it's in hibernation. But I've been getting comments, it's getting views. And the thing is, I'm like, it fits the perfect niche, of the alternative platform stuff that I do on the Two-Tone Waffle side of things. I posted out the Threads and Blue Sky. Flux did a good point. It's just to start reposting on this channel. That's probably what I'm going to start doing. In fact, I am going to do, because I set up a video scheduled to go up tomorrow, which what I'll do is move it into the Indie Creator Hub side of things. That's the dilemma that many of us face, is that starting out, okay, start up one channel. It's hard enough to do one channel. If you want to do two channels, that's okay, but now you're splitting your time and efforts into two different, maybe even 3 or 4 different directions, because you got social media as well to add into the fact. So the fact is that I have this channel. It's been in hibernation for 6 months. So it's probably a good idea to revitalize it and redo it. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, is this going about and getting this going again. Because like I said, there's 60 views in the past, 48 hours. It's a healthy channel for something that has not had anything uploaded in 6 months. And I have been getting comments on this, on different, especially on this one, on screen chat with Mix It Up, which is also leaning me towards of doing more content, scripted videos on this channel as well. So I was going to set up a new channel, but after thinking over it for the past 24 hours, 48 hours, I'm like, why open up a new channel, yet another channel? Because I have a crap ton. I have all this crap here. So yeah, because if I go back to my two-tone waffle one here, it does okay. It's got 16 views over the past 48 hours, and it's all right. But the thing is that when you look at the channel, I can see how it can be confusing for people come in. Oh, I like the gaming. I just change this to be a little more better looking. But if I go to videos, most of it, as you can see, seems to be leaning towards more the gaming aspect, indie games. And of course, re-editing, or not re-editing, but cutting down the first 2 hours live streams into more manageable 1 hour chunks. So what I'm probably going to be doing is pivoting where this channel is going to go more into the gaming side of things. And for this channel, the Indie Creator Hub, yeah, I don't know why this person's whatever. View your channel. And this is more for alternative platforming, like Matrix, PeerTube, Owncast, and talking about all sorts of stuff that deals with more of the content creation and the independent creator side of things. So there's not any gaming related content that you can find here. I have done it in the past on this channel, but it is buried deep, so deep that you will never find it. Most of the stuff, like I have this Glimish one here, Glimish Beginner Guide. That was 2 years ago. What I can probably do is put that as private because it serves no purpose. There is no more Glimish, so there is no reason to have it out there anymore. So I got to I'm gonna put the Gilded video that I chopped down from our last stream last week about Gilded. It's gonna go here. So let me go ahead and go into here real quick and go to studio. Yeah, because I have this one scheduled for tomorrow. Oh, I can't do it on this one because I don't have access to the video files on that computer. So I'll do it over here. We'll do it live, damn it. Because that's the thing that I've been going back and forth with for over the past couple of years. So I did everything on the Indie Creator Hub side. And I was like, oh, I want to add some more gaming stuff. So let me open up another channel, which the Two-Tone Waffle channel had originally was the Indie Basement. I renamed it to Two-Tone Waffle. And doing it this way, I was like, now I'm going back and forth. See, I gotta be more consistent. I gotta stop doing this flip-flop back and forth. That's my main problem, really, is the back and forth stuff, which I gotta stop doing because not only does it confuse the people who are looking for the videos or have found the videos and subscribe to the channels, it just confuses people, and it's just, why should I bother doing this anymore, or bother, subscribing to this person's channel when they keep going back and forth on what they're doing? And I get it, but I think in my case, I can do it because my channel is very tiny in all comparisons to anything else. But eventually I do have to stop doing it. right, so right now what I'm doing is I'm uploading the video. Oh yeah, I forgot I had like a default description. I'm not changing anything on the website. The websites are still going to be Two Tone Waffle. It's still going to be living underneath the Two Tone Waffle brand. It's just the content creation is going to be on a different channel, which is the Indie Creator Hub, which is more in line, I think. And what I'll do is set up a club, what's like a group within the forums for all this. Gilded have been Discord, but isn't, no, I say, but didn't. Now go ahead and get the thumbnail, not that one, the other one. And this is gonna be, yeah, that one, that playlist. And I'll have to copy and paste the keywords, which in all fairness, the keywords are not really looked into all that often anymore. Excuse me. It's more that what is showing on your thumbnail, your title, keywords in your title and keywords in your description. That is pretty much where YouTube is focusing on getting what exactly your video is about. Keywords they're nice to have. They're not mandatory anymore. And this one I'm going to set up for schedule for tomorrow at, let's say 8 o'clock. Sure, I'll change that for now. We're a little bit close. I do want to go back and get my keywords. What I'm also going to have to do is also remove this video from this channel because I don't want doubling up on things. So let me go ahead and delete forever. I understand. Goodbye video. It was fun. Back to my other account. Go back into that video and also paste in those keywords or the tags. Save. All right. So that's taken care of. So what's going to happen is going to be a new video on that channel, and then people will be like, oh, this channel's alive again. But yeah, looking at the analytics and all its glory. Oops, wrong window. There we go. This channel is not really getting the traction as it should be, as I think it should be getting. It's just because what my feeling is that it's confusing not only YouTube, but people who are coming into it. They're like, I just want to look at indie game stuff. What's this, all this Matrix stuff or this other garbage? I don't care about that. I want indie game. What? No, I'm going away. If I didn't have the other channel, what normally you would do is to create a new channel. Is you have to go into your settings, go into, it was channel advanced settings. Yeah, advanced settings, go to manage your YouTube account. And here you'll be able to add or manage your channels. And this is where you'll be able to add a new channel to set up a new one. And now if you want to do that, you can go right ahead and keep it within your particular Gmail account, email, whatever it is, or you can create a new Google account and set it up in there. For me, I like to keep everything underneath. For this, I like to keep it underneath one Google account, so it's easier for me to figure out what's what. But yeah, that's an easy, quick, dirty way of getting a new channel. They make it pretty easy. They want you to create a channel as many times as possible, and yeah. And that's the thing with YouTube. It's addicting, where it's like, oh, I can create accounts and channels to my heart's content. Because, like I said earlier, that was an issue I was trying to figure out for years now. I've been doing this for quite some time. Is trying to establish a place somewhere that I can post up content and people can watch it. And I know Fox comes in on Cat's side things and poo-poos all this. It's like completely valid and completely fine. But the fact is, for what I do, I still have to be in these ecosystems. I would love to go completely in PeerTube, because that's what I do have, a PeerTube instance here where all my videos are shown or are stored here on PeerTube side. This is all federated in the activity pub protocol. So I post out my videos here first, and I give probably about a good week exclusive within the PeerTube instance, and then it's posted up onto YouTube. Excuse me. So like because I was going to show you, these live streams are also simulcasted here as well. It's like a backup of a backup. So I have all sorts of different places that I send my content to. So I had the PeerTube, I had the YouTube, and now the one thing I'm trying to decide is, do I keep my live streams that like what I'm doing right now? I'm thinking of probably separating out like this kind of content live stream over on Any Creator Hub. The gaming live streams will be here as usual, but other kind of streams will be over on the other channel. So I'm not really separating out what I am, but it's just, I make a selection when I do my live stream stuff. Send my stream to Twitch, Owncast, and YouTube. Which YouTube? Yeah, that one. So now I'll just add another one and just replace one with the other depending on the stream. Because like I said, when I was looking at this, I have 152 subscribers on Any Creator Hub. Decent numbers. It's doing pretty good. I'm getting comments, like this one was earlier today or early this morning. And it's still good. It's not dead. It's just hibernation. And I have so much content here that when I was thinking about it, I was like, if I start doing the alternative independent creator stuff, I'll probably be also competing against myself, which, okay. It's just, I have all this gilded stuff, which that's another thing. Sorry, I have something, felt like I had something stuck in my teeth. The gilded situation, I'm still up in the air. I did get rid of this server because I'm not using it. No one's gonna go on there anymore, or at all. And the fact is, should I let my account lapse, or should I connect a Roblox account to it, still be in that space just to see what they're doing and what happens, just to report on it? I'm leaning on to keeping my account active and gilded. Not really utilize it all much, but just more of like, at least I have an eyes and ears inside the community there, and figure out actually see what's going on down the line after July 15th. So I'll still be setting up or doing gilded content. It's just something just to do, just to fill a spot in the feed. Because I know some people will be utilizing gilded, and I know I don't want to say it, but it is still an alternative. It's still there, but it's severely been neutered. That's just my thinking on it. Let's see here. Let me turn this off. All right, yeah, I was just checking on one thing. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I'm been utilizing SmartSheets. Not SmartSheets, SmartSweet. Not SmartSheets. Oof. I hate SmartSheets. To keep myself organized. It's free. I'm using the free tier, and for what I've been using it as, it's perfectly fine as is for perfectly being free. And I'll continue to be using it for free because it does offer a lot of value for organization of your content. Think of it as like a Notion or ClickUp or anything like that. Do I have it up here? Go into it real quick. So yeah, as you can see, I have it set up as a Kanban board. We got tonight. This is the entry for tonight's stream, and of course recording the video, or recording a live stream for turning it into a video later on. So I have it all set up for different sections, like the pre-production, creating a folder, naming the folder, designing the thumbnail, getting it up and running, create the event, which I did not do. I know I have a check mark. I know, oof, how evil of you. But yeah, And of course, you're publishing. So live stream recording day of. So I can go ahead and mark that as done because I am doing it. So once I'm done with the stream tonight, I'll go ahead and run it through Recut, clears out the quiet parts or silent parts. And then after that, and then pop it in a Descript, and then further editing, getting rid of the ums and ahs and the even longer silent parts to condense it down to a more enjoyable video that I'll post up on YouTube and PeerTube. As you see here, I also have it where it's upload video to PeerTube plus 2 days. So normally I would have done this live stream yesterday, so it'll go out on PeerTube on Wednesday. I'll post it up on tomorrow on PeerTube just to keep that. And then 7 days after the live stream date is when it's uploaded to YouTube. So Monday, next Monday. And of course, in Descript, I have it where you can, it takes your transcript and condenses it down into a more readable blog post that I'll go through and double check in a couple things. I don't want to save it. So I also have this video. A lot of the stuff that I've been doing for the first 2 hours is old live streams from last year. And what I'm doing is basically the same thing, is cutting it down into half the time. Instead of 2 hours, is now like an hour and some odd minutes or less, depending on how long the live stream was. And re-releasing those as new videos on a channel. So I have, I have 12 episodes entirely. I thought I had 15. I miscounted. So I'll be doing new episodes in September. Yeah, because I want to do a couple weeks. So it'll be starting up the new season of first 2 hours will be in September, where I'll be playing a game from my Steam library and spending about 2 hours playing it, reviewing it, and giving my final thoughts at the end of the stream and continuing on. And most of the games that I have in my Steam library, I'll be playing ones that are not been played, or if I had started them up, it'd be less than 15-30 minutes. So I won't be playing games that I spend hours on because it defeats the purpose. So I'll be playing games from let's see, because we ended at Avery Attorney. Bad North, I will make an exception on because I did play this, and I do have a video that I recorded to be, I was going to turn into an episode of the first 2 hours, but this would be the exception. This is what the season 2 will be starting out with. Even though it says I played it for 49 minutes. So I'll give a pass on this. So we'll start with Bad North, go to Bard's Tale. Like I said, all the games I have not played at all, or very seldom, or not much. Like this one, it's 103 minutes, so I won't be playing this one. Even though I did have fun, this was a game I got for free from Indie Game Collective. Unfortunately, they're no longer around anymore, but it was one of the keys. Many other games I had played in here. These indie games were from Indie Game Collective. Also from, Game Round. I do that as well. But most of those are not living in my Steam library because they go through their own launcher. Because it's not even a demo. It's a pre-build demo they go through to help the developers fine-tune their games. Basically, what you are is a QA for these small, tiny developers, like 1 or 2 people or a very small team, to try to help their game become better before they're actually released to the public. Because you play the game and you offer what you feel is going wrong or what's right, what you feel could be changed. You basically get them a review and say, hey, this is what's going on. I found a bug here. And so Game Round is actually, I'm going to be increasing my gameplays on that too, because I do enjoy playing those and offering my insights to these small up and coming indie game developers. But Beacon Pines was actually a fun game. And again, it was he provided for free through the Indie Game Collective. But like I said, they're no longer in business. I guess that's the right term. The tools that they were using, especially everything was going through Trello, and Trello was making a lot of changes. And they were doing it for fun, or they're doing it for not to make money, but it's just all the stuff was becoming too expensive in order to keep running. So unfortunately, they had to shut down that aspect. They still have their Discord server going, but the other half of it's no longer viable. It's not functioning anymore, which is a shame, because it was a great group of people, and it's still a great group of people. It just sucks that, in order to provide this service for free, it requires paying out some money, which is unfortunate things that are going on these days, which I wish wasn't the case, but it's unfortunate that it has to be that way. So yeah. So I have 400 and something odd games, which I have collected. Most of these, actually a great majority of them, are from Humble Bundles over a 2-year period. And yeah, that's a lot of games. I did get rid of a lot of them. Not really get rid of, that's bad. I gave away a lot of games I had acquired years ago. I did on Twitter. It's like, hey, I have a whole bunch of games. I had set up a spreadsheet on Google Sheets and shared it out. And I did give away probably like 100 games, or 50 to 100 games. So that was fun, but I couldn't give away a lot of the majority of it. So I have them, and I'll play them because they're on my account. So I have over a year's worth of content, and this is just Steam. I have a whole crap ton over on the Epic Games, because I still get the free games every week that they do over there, which is a great thing. And just recently, I re-signed up as a Humble Bundle, not partner, but affiliate. I do have a post or a link in the description that is an affiliate link. It does provide, if you sign up for Humble Bundle through that link or purchase any games within Humble Bundle, I do get a kickback, as it were, but it does help the channel. And of course, all my affiliate links are down below on the YouTube side of things. But I will be thinking about doing some more Humble Bundle stuff, later, probably mid next year. I might do something during the holidays. Who knows? You just have to, hit that follow button and follow the community over on twotonewaffle.com and join the Discord. Because I might do some Discord or community focused giveaways over there. Who knows? But especially during the holidays, I might give away like a game or two or a package. That's a thank you to all of you. Because who needs more games but gamers, right? And that's the reason why I wanted to split out the YouTube content into another channel. I'm not going to rename Two Tone Waffle. It's just going to stay Two Tone Waffle. I was thinking of Two Tone Waffle Gaming and Two Tone Waffle Tech, or just Two Tone Waffle. But I'm like, no, I'll keep the Two Tone Waffle moniker as just more gaming related. And Indie Creator Hub is more focused on the independent creator side of things with software, hardware, and all sorts of stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to set it up as. Which means I started doing that in my SmartSheets, SmartSweet. It's too close to SmartSheets, and I use SmartSheets for work all the time. I hate SmartSheets. I do not hate SmartSweet. I did set up like my groups section here. I got the Two Tone Waffle 0 Point Report and Indie Creator Hub. I added that one earlier today. I gotta add another description. I might keep it as is, just the edited and live stream. And I do gotta do the 0 Point Report description. So that's one thing I gotta do. So I really don't have a YouTube description that I can copy and paste on those episodes. And I do believe we do have an episode this week on Thursday. So I added in all of the extra playlist, which I'll be, as far as the YouTube side of things, on the two-tone waffle side, I'll keep a playlist as they are, because there's not really any reason to make any change over here as far as playlist is concerned. I'll just be making a change on the front page. In fact, let me go ahead and do that right now. So let me go ahead and remove these two. Customize channel. We'll remove that selection and we'll remove that selection. Do I have any other gaming stuff besides just these two? Because I have a Fallout Secret World, but not really like indie gaming. Or do I? Let me check. No, I do not. So I'll just leave it this for now. And I guess what I can do is down the line when I do the game round stuff, because these last 4 entries are get from game round. See, that's the thing I gotta figure out or decide on playlist setup and add one more, because I don't want to just keep it as 2. I'd like to have at least one more, but it's something that I will have to figure out eventually down the line. I don't really want to like throw something up there just real quick. I want to have some kind of purpose to it, and setting up, you know, this YouTube channel that is focused on gaming. So I'll have to figure that out, because I do have a whole bunch of these from Indie Game Collectives. What I can do is make up a new one for game round content and get some more eyes on that particular thing. Yeah, that's okay. That's an idea. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Go back here, create new playlist. This is going to be it's actually g.round, but it's game round. We'll just have a game round for now, because I know that was I know that was, what was it? I'll just go ahead and create it for now, and I'll fill in the blanks later, because that was, let's see, there's a whole bunch of live streams, wasn't it? Is these guys, there was Black Dragon Mage, there's Cognition Method, Mycelium, that was game round, and I'll just do those for now. At least there's 4 in there for the playlist, and going forward I'll set it up where game round nights, like sometime during the weekend or during the week, we're playing some game round games. So let's go to channel. We'll add a new section, single playlist, and publish. And that should be good. So we refresh. So we got at least three of these playlists on the front page. It's good. It's a starting point. It's something that has content that shows that there is something there. Cool. And I have to redo my banner here, because Lifespace is dead. I don't do share play. I would love to, but it's still, all I'm streaming to is YouTube, this one, and then be added to YouTube. Or what I'll do is Two-Tone Waffle, where any game news and reviews, like a slogan. I'll have to redo my banner here, and also have to redo this. Oh yeah, I gotta redo this. That is, where is, no, because I have to go into here, go into studio, and do it from there. Settings, channel, basic info, advanced settings. It was community, wasn't it? Where was it? Where? Manage YouTube? No, that's not what I wanted. 1 second, guys. All right, so what was not in there? Was it in the customization? I think it was in it. So if we go to customization, yeah, basic info. That's where it was. So forums, this is no longer, this is not a good, that's a dead link. That would be teutonwaffle.com is the forums website. It's the same thing. This is Discord. I think that's it. Put threads here as well and Blue Sky. Threads.net/teutonwaffle spelled out and Blue Sky. I always forget my Blue Sky. I'm gonna go to my profile and a little copy and paste. And Bob's your uncle. There you go. Publish. We're good to go. Mary Poppins. And I have just offended another country. I am sorry. All right, refresh. There we go. Discord, forums, website. Yep. Blue Sky, threads. It's all good to go. I'll have to redo the intro bit. I'll have to do that either tomorrow or sometime rest of the week. Make it good. All right, so we got that taken care of. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna have to redo my banner. I want to make it pretty. It looks nice, but I want it to pop more, to be, I don't know, more functional. Is that the word? Sure, I'll go with that. Now I also got to redo Any Creator Hub site as well, because that's, I mean, it does bring home to the point what the channel is about, but I want to do a little bit, make it a little bit more stand out, and I want to redo the avatar there. It's not what I wanted, and of course I gotta do all this too. Yeah, I got the same amount of videos with what doubled my subscriber count. So yep, I'm just looking through these, and this one's getting so many views. I don't know why. It's mixing up, which means that I have to fill in this gap. I have to do some more mix it up videos. It's outperforming my rest of the videos on this channel. I've gotten so many views and so many comments on this one video. It is ridiculous. And of course I have all my old gilded stuff here, but it'll be interesting to see how that video will be when it pops up tomorrow morning. I would be remiss if it's underperforms, and I would like to see how it stacks up as a new video within this channel after so many months of inactivity. And that's another thing. I gotta be better with the community post. I gotta do some more. I have to buckle down and actually write out some community posts, like maybe 2-3 times a week, put in a post. What was this one? Yeah, these are almost a year old. So yeah, expect to see some more integration from community posts, me doing these on both channels, on Teuton Waffle and Any Creator Hub. And what I want to do, if we can go to the website, no, not that one. The website here is, there is a club feature. Is only available to people who are signed in. I believe it is. 1 second while I log in. Sign in. There we go. Okay. So go to browse. It is. Oh, did I turn it off? I must have. Go to create. Yeah, I must have turned it off. All right. Let me log into the back end here real quick. Excuse me. There we go. All right. So go to applications. Oh, I did not turn it on here, did I? Clubs. Enable clubs. That's why I did not see them. Okay. Huh. All right. So if I do enable that, let's go to, yeah, I'll go ahead and set that up. Don't have to have physical location, default view. I'll change these. Go back to site. Go into clubs now. So here, where I'll be able to, this is what I'm thinking, really, is set up a club. It's basically just a group that I can set up to have video releases of any Creator Hub stuff. Because I have it right now in the forums. Yeah, go clubbing. Was that ghost clubbing? Because I've been adding videos here, but I'm like, do I want to take up like this is something I gotta think of or think on, because I had the YouTube here and I'm just copying and pasting the description if I had one in there within the forum. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I was inspired by LTT's forum, because they have a video series or a video release section in the forum, and they use Envision Community as well. But I'm like, is that the best way, or should I use a gallery? Use a gallery here. I'm gonna see. I think you can. Let me do a public one here. Shareable link. And this is all experimentation that I'm doing. Oh no, I don't want to. No, I didn't want to do that. It's video releases. Okay, add image. No, I can't. Hold on, cancel. Yeah, it's just adding images. I can't do videos. You can, but I don't want to add it too much. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Go back to the club. Start a club. All right, any creator hub. I'll just start it up here. It has not been approved yet. I'll approve it. Are you sure? Yes. I approve my own hub. My club. What? Okay. So we're gonna do blog, images, calendar, topics, and pages. Images is gonna be same. If I do blog, name is gonna be video. No, if I do a blog post, then it's not gonna be, the comments are not gonna show up. So if I do this, start a new topic. Yeah, and this is basically, it's just what I was doing. And I had a video description, so I can just put it underneath, and it's not gonna post one-to-one because it's, yeah, that's okay. The first rule of this club is we don't talk about this club. Because I do have, as you can see up here, I have put in the feed, which means everything shows up. So if you go there, it brings you to the club. So it's not enough space on the main category listing here, which I didn't want it to be that way, because I don't want too many on here. Segment it out on its own spot, or its own section, to say the least. But it's still viewable within the feed, so people can still see it. And I can go into here. Excuse me. Yeah, so I would go to clubs, and I can change gallery, blogs, calendars, forums. So what I could have this as, I'll have to go into the actual thing itself. Default sort on clubs homepage. Show club content areas only within clubs or throughout the community. I think it'd be only within the club itself. If I go into the club, and I think I'll keep it as this, because it doesn't force the updates on everybody. It's whatever is within the feed shows up there. But then it confuses people to say, oh, do I post my independent creator stuff inside any Creator Hub club? Or do I do it on the main page where I have it, everything is already? That's the rub. That's a conundrum right there. Because what I wanted to, my original thought earlier this year, first of the year, late last year, is when I started up the In the Basement forum. I had set up a club, or I'll refer to them as clubs or sections for indie game developers. They'll have a section that they can go to that is dedicated to just them, and a couple of different sections that are dedicated to just one particular section of the community, but it's still part of the wider community, like comic book writers or artists or people who create books and stuff like that, while the main forum is like a general catch-all. The majority of it is actually all this right here. The front page is just the comments section of the articles that I post, while general discussions are as such general discussions, and this is even more off topic. I think that is probably a good way of thinking about it, is set up sections that, instead of expanding, okay, we have comic book artists, so we have to put another category for comic book artists in here, or authors. Okay, we had to have another section here. So also on your front page, your category listing is in order to, this is just down the line. I don't even have the amount of traffic or the number of people that actively using the forums right now to necessitate this, but my thinking down the line is to do this, set it up for sections for people who are part of one particular section, like artists or comic book artists. You know what I've been saying. Like I said, this is just a catch-all or generic side of things. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. It's set up the Any Creator Hub video release stuff. And I'll probably, what I'll do is even put the playlist titles as categories within that particular section. I'll see how it looks, but I'll put up any game developers. I don't foresee anyone using it in the very near future. It's just, I have to get better at promoting myself and Two-Tone Waffle out to the greater world as a resource, because when I was during lunch, I usually sit there as I'm eating and I scroll through Reddit and stuff like that, and a particular entry in Reddit, a Reddit post, caught my eye, is about forums and why they have disappeared essentially. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, it's because so many people have gone into using Reddit or have gone into using Discord, and that's great and all, but the fact is, and I keep harping on this, because Reddit and Discord are not good stewards of information. If you try doing a search on DuckDuckGo, Google, or wherever, you're not going to find that information from Discord because it's locked up in a lockbox. Reddit, yeah, but Reddit is the problem with Reddit compared to forums. In Reddit, if you post up a post, your post has even less chance of being seen by somebody, because what's going to happen is that either it's going to sit there, and depending on the subreddit that you posted it in, it's just going to get drowned out by everything else, stuff that's receiving upvotes. Or if you got someone that it just does not like you or the content that you posted, downvote you, and then what's going to happen is that you immediately, your content is off the front page, is no longer viewable, because most of the people do not utilize the Reddit by the new view. It's just whatever hot topic or whatever it is. So with forums, you can have a post that can sit on the front page for a long period of time. People can view it. It's not really going to go anywhere. Even if with like a busy forum, it'll have a better chance of being seen, read, and maybe even possibly interacted with than it would be seen on, or you had that experience on Reddit. Reddit is just completely just not very good for getting your content seen with a wider margin, especially also with hyperactive mods. If it does not follow the testament of rules within the subreddit, and even by 1 iota, it's off by a half, your post is deleted. It's not a healthy solution of getting your content out there. And that's why I'm so gung-ho on forums. I love forums because I've run some. I've been running some for many years. I just find that it's more readable. It's more readable. What's the word, the term? I think it's readable. It's more socially interactive than Reddit posts or even Discord. Because, like I said, if you try searching on the outer web of whatever you're searching for, nothing's going to come up from Discord because it's essentially, like I said, a locked box. It's a black hole. Everything goes into it and nothing comes out. And it's like, oh, you just go to that particular server, sign in with your account, click a role, and then do a search. It's like, really, did you listen to yourself? Instead of searching the internet for something, I have to go to a place that I know I'll have to search for that particular server. And then within that server, I'll have to make sure I have the correct role. I have to do a search within that server to find out my information. That's like going the long way around in order to get a solution. It's just stupid. And it's not very conducive of finding information. Oh, Discord's the best. Discord's great in a lot of things, but resource and information and knowledge base is not really that. It holds a lot of stuff, but you got to know exactly where the information is and what server it can be found in. And if it's not in there, then you have to go back out, try to find another server that is adjacent to whatever your term that you were searching for. It's a convoluted mess, really. Exactly, Flux. Yeah, people search. Yeah, people don't search. And the fact is, and then you got people, search is having problem with search. And then, of course, you got the people like, do a search or let me do a Google search first. Again, it's the social aspect of this Discord is garbage compared to other resources. And that's, again, search in Discord is not that great. Yeah, it brings up, you have to know exactly what you're searching for in the keywords, because it doesn't really, it searches for the keyword and that's pretty much it. It doesn't really say, oh, this is what you're searching for and then what is associated with or around about what you're looking for. And people, like you said, Flux, people don't search. They just post up their problem. And then, of course, it's been discussed ad nauseum within that particular server. I'm not saying people do that on forums, because they do that on forums, but it's a lot easier to direct somebody to a particular post. Says, oh, your issue is been answered in this particular post with a link to that particular post. And there you go. It's easy to find, or being helpful with people looking for an answer. And that's the thing, is be a good steward of the information. And that's why I don't like how all these game publishers and developers are relying solely on Discord as their knowledge base of everything. There's so much history and knowledge being lost because they're shutting down forums or their websites or knowledge base websites because they said, oh yeah, it's cheaper. It's to use Discord. And we've talked about this before. It's cheaper to use Discord because it's free. Yeah, it's free because you are the product. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this club to the YouTube channel. So I'll have that as like another source of information within the forum. Because what I'm actually planning on doing is when I was reading that Reddit post, I was like, you know, what I could do is try to not become the internet's resource gathering website, because that is like a infeasible project all of itself. Yeah, as long as Discord doesn't make no, right now you're okay. Roblox doesn't own Discord. I don't think they could afford Discord at the moment, because Discord is a private company. But there have been rumblings that they're looking to IPO sometime in the future. And Discord as a publicly traded company, it's just gonna, net quality is just gonna go down in the tubes That is going to go in the toilet, get flushed down real quick. Ugh. Yeah. And that's the sad thing about with Gilded. Gilded had a lot of promise. They had a lot of functionality that Discord did not have. And I wish people gave Gilded more of a chance. But that's not going to happen now. No one's going to sign up for a Roblox account. Do you think, Flux, are you going to sign up for a Roblox account in order to use a chat messaging app? No. It's like, why should I use this and never use this service in order to use this? That's stupid. Hey, friendly yellow. How's it going? It's dumb. You must use a Roblox account in order to use this chat messaging app. And if you do not, you cannot use this. It's like, okay, you just cut off your arms. Why? Why'd you do that? Because that was a dumb decision. But, yeah. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. How are you? How are you doing tonight? Or morning or whatever time of day that you may be in? Yeah, that Roblox decision. There's some stupid executive that had the bright idea. It's like, oh, I know what we can do. We can get more Roblox accounts if we did this one particular thing. Bob, good idea. Let's blue sky that. Send it up the ladder. Other corpo speak. It's a bunch of crap. That's what it was. Oh, it's actually the sunrise. Good morning. Yeah, I do have a very worldwide audience. When I was doing my other podcast, the Independent Creator podcast and the In the Basement one, I've noticed that a lot of the majority of my listeners were European. You're not European. Wow, it is late here. Words are hard. Also some US and Canadian. I do have a worldwide audience, which is great too. That's awesome. It also helps too. It's like a double-edged sword too, because when I do a video release, I just do like early morning, my time, Eastern time on the East Coast of the US. I do 9 o'clock in the morning video release on PeerTube and also on YouTube. And let's see. Well, I'm not logged in here, so I won't show me it. And that's the thing with PeerTube. I wish PeerTube would have a channel, like complete server analytics. But they do have analytics, but it's on a per video basis, which is fine. I just wish there was a little bit more analytics on that. And that's why I used YouTube side as more of the figure out what to not really figure out what's happening, but to give me a basis of how things are doing, how videos are doing within the YouTube sphere. If it's doing okay in the YouTube sphere, that's great. Which I can see how it might. If it's, let's say like a video is doing 20 views or so, a number out of my butt, I can take that number and have it to the PeerTube side of things, because PeerTube is no one really knows about PeerTube. That's the reason why I do this stuff, is trying to get more eyes on alternate platforms. But I've been posting out, because I post my videos, my content first on the PeerTube side and post it out to Mastodon and Threads and Blue Sky with the PeerTube link. And I just use YouTube as to spread the message, as it were, to the wider audience, the general public. Because all you guys over on Owncast or PeerTube, you're deep inside the Fediverse, so you really, you know what's going on there to a point. But you do have full control, or not full control, but you have full ability of what's going on that side of things. YouTube, not many people know about Owncast or PeerTube or Mastodon or Blue Sky. Oh, excuse me. Getting the gassy vapors. So that's what I do, is try to increase more awareness to these particular services that are not mainstream, that more people can use. Because, tell you the truth, especially let's take Twitch, because I do stream on Twitch. I am streaming on Twitch right now. The Twitch side of things, it's doing okay, but it's not doing okay. It can be the same. It's the same, but different, but the same. Their Twitch is hurting monetary wise. That I don't foresee it. If it was going to be shut down or sold off, it will be 2 to 5 years from now. If that particular scenario carries out, where Amazon has given Twitch an ultimatum: if you don't become profitable within a certain time frame, then drastic measures will be put in place. And I foresee a lot of people freaking out because they have made Twitch their entire personality. They have made Twitch their entire business, how they run their business as a content creator and a live streamer. They don't have really any other place that they can go to. Yeah, you can go to TikTok, but TikTok live is an absolute garbage fire. No, it's a dumpster fire. You can do YouTube live streaming. That's what I'm doing as well. You can set up a Owncast. You can take full control of your live stream. But a great majority of the people will not be going to doing Owncast streaming because they have first of all, they don't have any information on it. Second of all, they perceive it as too difficult. They'll see it as, why do I have to do all this sort of stuff to jump through hoops and to do this? Well, you don't really have to jump through hoops. You just have to set up a server and have to understand what you're doing. It's not as simple as creating a Twitch account and then hitting go live. Twitch has made it really easy in order to become a live streamer. Owncast has taken some of that and simplified it as in a way that, yeah, it does require a bit more thinking and thought of what you want to do and setting up like your hardware and then installing Owncast and making sure you have your domain name set up. There's a lot of stuff that you have to process in order to do Owncast that the typical Twitch streamer is not going to do. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm putting down Twitch streamers, or this is not detrimental, but Twitch streamers are lazy and they don't want to put in effort to do the extra work of other stuff. When you tell them to do, it's a stream on YouTube. I gotta do a thumbnail for each live stream and a description. It's like, my life is over. Oh my God, seriously? It's not that difficult, and you can use the same damn thumbnail for all your live streams. Come on, stop being lazy. But that is a mentality that Twitch has garnered through the community, and we've made it as easy as you can. Like I said, you got to create an account, set up your broadcast OBS or Ecamm or whatever else you use, and hit start streaming. That's it. You're good to go. Which has created a problem in and of itself, but hey, whatever. That's a whole nother topic for another night. But yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a good wrap. If you would like to join our community, just go to twotonwaffle.com. Everything is there. The main website, got forums, we got a link to our Discord. You can even watch the stream within our website. There it is. It's the streams right there. That's Owncast. That's what you can do. It's nice and easy. But you can also join the forums, be part of these wonderful people here, and talk about all sorts of stuff with independent creation, independent creators, indie games, and off-topic stuff, movies, TV shows. That's all right there. Would love to see your smiling, happy faces. And I'll have the link to the not Discord, but the YouTube. I'll post this link up onto the club within the community. So the new videos and old videos will be available to be watched and viewed from the website itself. And if you want to drop a follow or subscribe to the Indie Creator Hub, be much appreciated. And also Two Tone Waffle as well. All the links are down below if you're watching over on Twitch or Owncast. I have the links to all of these places down below the player. And yeah, hope to see you next time. But with that, it's time to say goodnight. And later, taters.